Bung bung. ClayMcMathComedy.com for all your podcast merch, all your Clay McMath comedy merch, and all of my comedy tour dates. Look, I've got a bunch of stuff going on at the Adelaide Fringe. Look it up. Go to ClayMcMathComedy.com/shows to see all those dates, and the Cold-Blooded Comedy Tour will be continuing following the Fringe. But yeah, there's dates out of the cheeks there, so go check out that. And of course, Clay McMath, Welcome to the Poddy is brought to you by Bung Bung Coffee. Picture this: you're settling into your seat, popcorn in one hand, soda in the other, and bam, you take a sip of Bung Bung coffee. It's like a caffeine-fueled plot twist right in your mouth. No home loans. With Bung Bung coffee, your movie experience just got a whole latte better. So next time you hit the theatre, skip the snooze-worthy brews and grab a cup of Bung Bung coffee, the official pick-me-up of movie buffs everywhere. Bung Bung coffee, because even movies need a little jolt of Java magic. Code Poddy, Poddy, for 15% off all orders at bungbungcoffee.com. Let's start the show.
Welcome to the party. Best show on the internet. Ask anybody. You know it's easy money. Sit back, relax, get your headphones, everybody. Welcome to the party. Blackout in the booth. Every episode's a party. We go hard like Ricky Bobby. Tell a friend to tell a friend. This is Welcome to the Party.
Welcome to the party, bung bung. It's your man Claytron, aka the Big Boss Man, aka the Clumsy Jeweler, because I'm always dropping gems, aka the Milkman, because I always deliver, aka the PhD of podcasting, the Magnum PI of podcasting, the Captain, the Drizzy of podcasting. Because did anyone else see Drake's cock this week? I've been back in the booth with Boardman. What's good, bro?
Not much, dude. Not much. I think I need to get a moniker one of these days, but I don't want to force it.
Yeah, dude. I didn't want to hit you with it straight after Drizzy's slab. Yeah, so
one of the guys put that in the group chat. It's a pretty wild decision, but
in our group chat or
a
different one? Yeah. I mean, in the NBA group chat, that'd be pretty lit. But are they still questioning whether it's him?
Oh, we didn't really talk about it.
Oh, it's
too
just
much at all.
Have a look at this slab.
Someone just posted it and everyone ignored it.
Yeah. Do you want to expose who posted it?
Nah, that's all right.
Oh man. Yeah, I saw it, man. I saw it. And I guess the word is that it hasn't been confirmed or denied from Drake at this point.
Like whether it's real?
Whether it's him.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I guess it kind of looks like him, but from the face, I only know.
You're not that familiar with
yeah,
this
not
game.
that, yeah. But, there's lookalikes out there everywhere,
Heaps, yeah.
Yeah.
So many Drake lookalikes.
Yeah, most of, the Lebanese people. There's one that you would have seen on Instagram. There's a guy in a club and he's just like a fat dude with a beard and he's got two braids, cornrows, and he's just like, I think he's like rapping in the club and this chick literally thinks she's meeting Drake. She's like crying. And he's just like, he looks like he's closer to DJ Khaled, really.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon I've seen this dude before.
Yeah, man, but like, I don't know. You wonder, I question everything on the internet, man. I wonder if it's a marketing ploy.
He's only just released an album, hasn't he?
Yeah, true. What if he makes a lot of business moves though. He could have like a movie coming out or a new TV show. He did
Dave did that one episode, or are you going to talk about something else?
I was going to talk about Hot Boy or whatever. You watched it.
Top Boy.
Yeah. He might have a new season of Top Boy coming out or a new show called Hot Boy. You don't know. You never know with this man. And it could be a marketing ploy. It could be a body double. It might not be his wiener. You can cheat. Just like girls cheat with their angles. Guys can cheat. We've got methods. You push in, you grab it right at the base and you push into your body. Makes you look more lengthy. Everyone knows that. I've never done it, of course. But yeah, I mean, he was wiggling. He was, if that's his meat, you know, no home loans. You know, be proud, brother.
All the best.
Yeah. Wishing you the best with how you use it. If you don't use it, you lose it. Dude, this week, well, just today, moments ago.
What's been happening?
I was at home today. And I see someone out the front of my house with their phone taking a photo of my house. And I get up. Bro. And you know how I get. So I storm out the front. I'm like, and he's getting into a vehicle. And I don't know, must be his dad or something. There's a guy with grey hair in the driver's seat. This guy's getting into the passenger seat. I'm like, hey. Pretty aggressive. And I was like coming at him like pretty quickly. He didn't, because he was getting in his car. He was like at the car at this point.
And like you were unarmed at this point?
Yeah.
Like, no baseball bat or anything?
No bat, no gat.
Yeah.
But I was like, there was like a desperation, not desperation, but aggression in my voice because he was getting in his car and it looked like he was trying to get away to me, right? I didn't know what was going on. Someone takes a photo of your house, to me, they're casing the joint.
Yeah, it's pretty sus. Like, your house isn't on the market or anything. So
yeah.
What are they doing?
And he wasn't wearing a suit, you know, he was just wearing a white tee and a baseball cap. So I'm like, what, is this the guy from you, you know?
Mm.
So, yeah, I approached him. He didn't run away. He got out of the car and he was like, oh, I just run an Instagram page and I take photos of houses. Which, I don't know. Do you need consent for that?
I don't know. I don't think so because Google's done it.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. So I didn't have a problem with it, but I thought at this point, I'm just like, yeah, okay, cunt. What's the Instagram page? And he tells me, I'm going to give you a shout out, motherfucker. It's Cool Houses of Adelaide.
Okay, so he's giving you props.
Yeah. Well, actually, I went and I followed him.
He wasn't shitting on it in the caption, was
he? He
What?
shit on it, bro. He said, this one's one of my favorites, just needs a little bit of TLC.
What a dog.
Dog, bro. That's called negging in the pickup artist world.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'd look so good with your hair in a ponytail. You know? Yeah, you'd be a 10 if your eyes weren't so close together.
Yeah, that's pretty wild, especially considering he would have posted that after your
just moments after, I reckon. Yeah, I reckon by the time I actually checked it, which was probably 2 hours later, my house was already up there. He
probably went out of his way to give it a little bit of spice in the review.
Yeah, potentially, but he just got a shout out on the Welcome to the Poddy podcast, so maybe he'll get a couple thousand follows. Don't feel obliged to follow this motherfucker, but this is going to be a clip, and I'm going to tag him. So he's going to know that we plugged him. Maybe it wasn't the most friendliest plug in the world, but, you know, I didn't come outside with the gat, you know?
Spared him.
Yeah. Let him live, dude. Yeah, man. Sometimes you got to spare motherfuckers like ribs. But yeah, that was my day. And I felt once I went on the Instagram and saw it, I did feel mad embarrassed. Like it's.
Had he left comments like that on other houses?
I actually didn't check that far. But I felt embarrassed because it was all legit. But nonetheless, I didn't know it was legit at the time. And I was like, what the fuck is this dude doing? He's going to rob me?
No, that's a pretty fair reaction, though.
I think so. Rach clowned me. But she cried at fucking Purple Hearts. So what is she?
Yeah, I don't want to hear it from her.
I've got a dilemma question to ask you.
Oh, shit.
I got it because we're watching, I think the listeners know, Rach and I have been watching Gossip Girl, where we're getting dangerously close to a Gossip Girl episode of the Welcome to the Poddy podcast. I think we're in the last season now. That'll be
you and
Rach and I will do that one. Okay. We'll spare you. But in this latest episode, you know, spoiler alert, someone's pregnant and she doesn't know who the father is. It's very soap opera-esque, okay?
Okay.
she doesn't know who the father is. And I hit pause at this point. I'm like, that sucks, right? You can get a paternity test and whatever, you can find it out. Or you have the kid, you and the kid never know who the father is. Well, you probably do when it comes out and you see what it looks like. But it's still a guess. Look at my kid, bro. There's probably another guy out there that thinks that's his kid. Macaulay Culkin's probably looking at him like,
that's so wild.
Yeah, bro. Like, I said to Rach, like, what's worse? Is it worse to be a female and be pregnant and not know who the dad is because you've had sex with two people around the same time? Or is it worse to be a guy and have two or more women pregnant at the same time? But you know who you got pregnant, right? At least. But then you're responsible for several kids rather than just one.
Yeah, that's where my mind went with it straight away.
Yeah.
Like, financially, that's like double the burden.
Financially is hectic, and just, you know, if there's custody involved and you've got two kids to like physically look after as well as financially, I think it's worse to be the guy in that scenario.
Yeah, I think so too.
Emotionally, it might be pretty brutal to not know who the dad is, but like I said, there's ways of figuring that out.
Yeah, I don't really have much to say on this one, but I think, yeah, my first thought was it's probably harder for the guy. But the more I think about it, there's two people that are affected by like the second scenario, the mum and the kid.
The girl scenario or the
girl scenario.
Yeah, they're both affected. So does that make it worse? Or, well, I think I was more so saying, is it worse for the pregnant woman or the guy that gets two girls pregnant?
All right, leaving the kid out of it.
Yeah. Because otherwise, if you're talking about other people, the guy has immediately got 4 people involved when he's got 2 women and 2 kids as well.
Yeah, all of that just keeps leading me back towards it being worse for the guy.
Yeah, I think so.
And the girl can find out
who
the dad is. The guy already knows that there's 2 kids on the way.
Yeah. Yeah, I think my initial thought was I hadn't thought about like the guy situation yet, but I was just like, I paused it and I was like to Rach, I was like, this is a situation that only a woman can get in, and that fucking sucks. But then I thought like about the guy scenario, and then there's the difference of like not having to carry a baby who you don't know who the father is for 9 months. Yeah, I don't know. There's lots of stuff that goes into it. I still think it's worse to be the guy, but maybe we're biased.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. What did Rach say?
I think she landed on the guy as well.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. I thought we were just being biased, as you said.
It's hard to say because, like, the situation, the person who's pregnant is an absolute fuckwit in this show too. So it's like you don't have much sympathy for her either. So when you're having this debate, you're already like off sides with one person.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. But I think if you get 2 chicks pregnant at the same time, like, or more, bro, like, I just can't imagine the anxiety of that.
Just hope it never happens, man.
Oh, well, it won't. And it hasn't, thank Christ. Yeah, but shout out to single moms, shout out to double dads or whatever you call those, deadbeat dads. Well, no, you can still be a good dad if you got kids from several people at once.
Yeah. At the same time, though, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah. You got to do every second weekend in 2 families, so you got kids every weekend.
Every weekend.
Yeah.
You're a full-time dad.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but both mums consider you a part-time dad, so you're getting the heat from both sides. Yeah, it's way worse to be the guy, right? It's way worse. It's way worse. And I think as the guy, you're more of a piece of shit as well.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, society's looking at you sideways if you're that dude.
Yeah, man.
Sure.
shout out to the Kansas City Chiefs. They did it.
Yeah, they did it.
In overtime. Second ever overtime Super Bowl. The 49ers coached in the other overtime Super Bowl and lost that one as well.
Yeah, wouldn't want to be that dude this week. That's rough. I mean, made it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and people are saying, oh, he'll never win the big one because of that. And it's like, one was against Tom Brady and the other was against Patrick Mahomes. It's like going up against Jordan and then going up against Kobe.
Yeah, it's rough.
Yeah.
That's a good game, though.
Yeah.
Not going to lie. Only game I watched this year, but it's a good one.
Me too, I believe, actually. Or maybe I watched another one game. Yeah. But it was a good game. It wasn't a score fest. It was like big defense. Both teams had the jitters, dropping passes, fumbles. Christian McCaffrey, I think, fumbled twice. I don't think he had 2 fumbles for the year. Like, unbelievable.
Yeah, big stage.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the shooting?
Yeah, I did.
So sad, dude.
Anyone die?
I think so. I think there were some casualties.
I saw there was injuries. I didn't see casualties, but like, what are people doing, man? I was talking to my cousin the other week, and he's like, when are you coming over here? I was like, I don't want to be in that country. It's crazy. And he's like, nah, that's just what the media want you to think. Nah, dude. There's something wrong with your country, bruh. It's like you're better off going to freaking, I don't know, Rwanda. I don't know what's going on in Rwanda.
That Hotel
these
Rwanda
days.
movie was nuts.
Yeah, hectic.
Hopefully it's settled down a bit.
Yeah. That movie made me cry. Did it?
Just update, there's only, to date, one person that died in that shooting.
Okay.
Several injured.
Yeah. What do you think getting shot feels like?
I don't want to find out, man. I think it'd be pretty painful from everything I've seen and heard about it.
Yeah.
What do you reckon? What do you think?
Well, it's got to be hot and like a real deep cut. Like, but sometimes, like, obviously it's going to hurt, but it seems like something you'd go into shock over.
Yeah, I think so.
All I know about it is movies. You know, I've never seen someone get shot. Thank God. Well, I do have a story about it. I've probably told it on this podcast before, but me and Corey, friend of the show, were at my great aunt's place. Rest in peace, Aunt Mitt. And we were there with like 4 or 5 of my cousins. And we're in the front room, like living room of the house, and we just hear gunshots. And me and Corey, like, you know, we're not from that world, so we're like diving down on the ground and shit.
Yeah.
Everyone else just carries on conversation like nothing happened. And we were getting ready to leave and we couldn't leave because there was a crime scene outside. So there's like, body bag out in the street.
That's just another night.
Yeah.
That's
and they're all
crazy,
talking
man.
about like what's for dinner.
I just don't have words for it. It's just crazy that
Pretty
that
cool
mindset.
Pretty cool country.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I heard fireworks go off the other night and that set me off. It's just like a Saturday night. We're like, month and a half past New Year's now, and there's fireworks going off, and I was ready to call that neighborhood watch and find out what the fuck's happening.
Yeah, man. We've got a lot of hoons around here, and a lot of backfires happen.
Yeah, okay.
And every time I'm in bed, like it's always like middle of the night, and I'm like, I jump up, like fucking eyes wide open, like you're like, yeah, it's crazy. It's like I got PTSD, but I've never like been in a war zone or like a gang shooting or anything like that. But like every time I hear it, I freak the fuck out.
Takes you back to your war zone days.
Yeah. Shout out to COD. Yeah. Anyway, I think some crowd members, like witnesses of the shooting, tackled one guy and apprehended him.
Yeah, I did read that.
Yeah, but I think there was 3 shooters or something.
Yeah.
So it's a planned situation.
I don't know, man. It sounds like it. If there were multiple people involved, I'm sure they didn't just like have a spur of the moment thought on the day, like, let's do this. Sounds pretty premeditated, but
and are
hopefully they get to the bottom of it soon.
All right. Well, let's get into this this review.
Comedy, action, or horror. Will this movie win an Oscar? Set design, directing, acting, lighting, or costumes. This segment is Clay's Reviews.
This was Rachel's pick. No hard feelings, which is a pun.
Because this guy wasn't getting hard.
Yeah. Yeah. He's a virgin.
Yeah.
But so I would actually think that virgins are the hardest ones.
Not this guy.
No, he was fully, he seemed lightweight asexual, but it wasn't asexual. It was like he needed an emotional connection.
Mm.
And I think, honestly, I'm going to be teaching Kenny that that's what you should have. Because I just don't think it's healthy, like, to be, you know, stacking up bodies and counting them and keeping a list and all this type of shit. I think you got to, like, not be that way.
Yeah.
To keep it brief and simple.
Yeah, agreed.
No Hard Feelings, starring Jennifer Lawrence and some guy.
Andrew Barth Feldman. I thought he looked like Tom Holland at first. I had to like triple take.
Yes, there was. He had some Tom Hollandaise.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looked like him. What's his name was in it too? Ferris Bueller.
Ferris Bueller. Yeah.
Yeah.
I said that to Hannah. I was like, fuck, that's Ferris Bueller.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
And I was telling Rach, like, I'm pretty sure Ferris Bueller has killed somebody. I'm pretty sure he's got bodies.
In real life.
Yeah. I don't know if it was drink driving or normal driving,
Matthew Broderick.
but I think he was driving on the wrong side of the road in Ireland because he felt like he was in America or something. Wrong side of the road, hit someone, killed him. And he's married to Sarah Jessica Parker, I believe, unless that's, you know, celebrity marriages. It's probably over by now, but shout out.
Yeah, right. So was this a while back that he...
Yeah, back in
someone?
the day.
Okay. Now he's just making movies.
Yeah, do we have confirmation?
He killed 2 people.
2 people.
Anna Gallagher, who was 28, and her mother, Margaret Doherty, who was 63, were both killed instantly. Northern Ireland. Yeah,
Now,
you nailed it. Wrong side of the road. Collided head on.
and no one can play roles better than him, I suppose, so he just gets to keep being an actor with bodies.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy, isn't it?
It's like Alec Baldwin, bro. Like, that motherfucker got a body.
So you're getting, like, sued again?
Yeah, I don't really know what, like,
I haven't been following it too
I
closely.
can't talk the law on it, but yeah, they're going back for seconds. I thought it was double jeopardy. Once you're good, you're good.
It's a good film.
But yeah, he's got a body, and he's out here acting still.
Did that movie ever come out? Or did that get canned?
I don't know. Well, The Crow came out. Same thing happened on The Crow.
Who was in that? I don't think I ever saw that.
Not Jet Li, Bruce Lee's son. Someone Lee. What's his name? He had like a Western first name, but he still was Lee. And so did Bruce, I guess.
Yeah, okay.
He got shot on set. What was his name?
93, Brandon.
Brandon Lee. Yeah, Bruce and Brandon. He got shot on set with a gun that was supposed to have blanks in it.
Yeah, firearm malfunction.
Yeah. It sounds like it was functioning perfectly well. Right?
Yeah.
No
I
offense.
don't get how hard it is to just... like,
Why is there live ammo on set?
just not even have like fake ammo in it? Can't you just do that post-production?
You'd think so.
Like with all the sound effects they put in these films, surely a gunshot wouldn't be the hardest thing in the world.
I think the reason they still go with blanks is that
the authenticity of the actual shot. Okay.
But surely there's a way. Surely there's like a mechanical way that can just do that instead of actual gunpowder.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the world we live in, where we've got
the CGI I've seen in films, I'm sure they could fake a gunshot.
Yeah, we've got like literal fuck dolls, right? But we can't get a mechanical gun that can just like do
that can not kill people.
Yeah, recoil without live ammunition. Like
maybe 2025.
Yeah, maybe next year. Yeah, maybe once they've made the robots' pussies feel a little bit more realistic.
I think that's next on the agenda.
They're focusing on that first. Where were we? Broderick. Yeah, he's in it. Jennifer Lawrence. And it's like do you have a plot for us?
Yep. So on the brink of losing her home, Maddie finds an intriguing job listing. Helicopter parents looking for someone to bring their introverted 19-year-old son out of his shell before college. She has one summer to make him a man or die trying.
So, yeah, in short, I'll say it the way they don't want to say it. These parents are paying a girl to fuck their son before he goes to college. And that's prostitution. It's illegal in many, many places. Oh, actually less places these days. I think it's dope now or something. But that's what the deal is. She needs a car and she can't get a car. Her car's been impounded or whatever. So they're like, you can have this Buick if you bang our kid, essentially. Which is nuts. It's nuts, but you've got to have a pretty nuts premise to be original these days. At least they weren't remaking something.
Yeah, it's a pretty original film from my experience watching films. Anyway, I haven't seen anything like that.
Yeah,
but I think the car was like really important, and it was a pretty 2024 thing. She's an Uber driver. She couldn't just like.
That's right. Yeah,
couldn't just catch public transport to work or whatever. So her job was to transport people. So
yeah, the house thing, like she needed the money so she could keep the house. She was on the grind. Yeah. You say it's a 2024 thing. She's selling her body for a car when she could have just opened an OnlyFans account.
And there was reference to that in the film.
Oh, was there?
Yeah, the best friend's husband.
Yeah.
Said, why don't you just do OnlyFans?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, was that when she said, like, I've got a little dignity, like, I've got a quote here, actually. I should have that Buick by now, but this kid's unfuckable.
Yeah, that was fun.
Was that scene?
I can't remember which scene it was,
yeah.
But he definitely told her, like, why are you bothering with this? Just start an OnlyFans.
Right, yeah. And, yeah, she said something about dignity, and it was like, you're fucking a teenager.
Yeah.
Well, he was 19, so it wasn't a Josh Giddey situation, but she was 32 or something.
Yep. I think that's it. 32, yeah.
Yeah. Which is how old I am. Or you are.
We are.
In between.
Wait, were we both 32 right
I'm
now?
33.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's how old I am.
Yeah.
I can't keep up these days, man. Once I went over 30, I just kind of stopped caring.
Yeah. I always forget your age because you were 2 years younger than me in school. Yeah. But only 1 year in age. Anyway, I couldn't think of anything worse than hanging out with a 19-year-old right now.
Yeah, it'd be pretty rough. I don't think I know any 19-year-olds.
No, you shouldn't.
No, but even like family.
Yeah.
No, I do, and they seem a lot younger
than we did.
No, just than we are now, which they obviously are, but like it's not even close. The level you're on.
Yeah, yeah. I can't. He wasn't so bad in the movie. Like he seemed to be like a pretty decent chat. But when she went to that party, everyone was like so woke, and it was like an exaggeration, obviously. But like, she called someone gay, and they all pulled out their phones and was like, whoa. Like, how could you, you know?
Yeah.
And then she's like looking for the kid, and she's kicking in doors and shit. And she's kicking in doors to all these bedrooms, and there's just like kids in there like on their phones or whatever. And she goes like, doesn't anyone even fuck anymore or something like that? I liked that line as well because I thought that was like, I've never been to one of these parties, but I can definitely see like that are they Gen Z? The one below us? We're millennials.
I couldn't tell you, man. I'll look up the generations.
Yeah, but I can imagine that generation is like that at parties because all they do is like be mad respectful, which is like so annoying, man.
Yeah, that'd be Gen Z. 97 to 2012. Just imagine what Generation Alpha is going to be like.
Is that after Z?
Yeah, it's 2013 to 2025.
They're going to suck so hard, bro. Because, like, when we were growing up, we were dope. And we've made a huge shift to, like, full lameness. The whole generation, has. Like, I'm all for respecting everybody. But, like, the level of wokeness is too much. It's so, like, people... Like, the fact that people are looking to, like, intentionally, like, get misgendered or something. You know how people do. The last one I saw was like at an airport, and the airport employees like sir, put your phone down. You know, I'm sorry you feel this. And they go, you just said sir again. You just said sir again. And it's like, ma'am, you know, sorry, I didn't mean anything by it. Neither did my colleague here. Like, everything's okay. Just, you know, get on the plane. And the person just keeps going, got their phone out. He's just like, I know what you're doing. Like, I don't care. No one cares. Only you care, and you probably don't care. And he's like saying this to him. And it was like, fucking yes, man.
Is this the black guy working?
I think so. Or like maybe Latino.
Okay.
Yeah.
I reckon I've seen that one. That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how you meant to like react in that situation.
Like that, I think he did it perfectly because he was like mad respectful, but also like, I'm not going to apologize to you. Like, I'm not going to take your shit.
What are they expecting you to say in that situation though? Like, instead of sir or ma'am, like what do you use? What pronoun?
Well, I think that person wanted ma'am, but got sir twice from two different people.
And what if they want neither? What if they just trap you with that?
Wear a fucking name tag. I don't know. I don't like the setups. I don't like you being trans, looking like a man, and wanting to be called ma'am, right? Like, and I mean looking like a man. I don't mean like you've done the whole thing and you obviously want to be a woman, but maybe you've got a little bit of stubble. Okay, I know you're a woman, so I'll just call you ma'am. But if you are out here just looking like a hipster, like you got long hair, but you still got a beard and shit, and you're not wearing a dress, and I call you sir, that's on me? Fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get myself in trouble.
Yeah, I don't like the setups. I'm quite happy to. I'll call you what you want to be called, but one, if I call you the wrong thing, just correct me. Don't make a scene. Just be like, oh, actually, I prefer this. I'll be like, bang, there you go. But don't do that. Don't do all that, bro. That's like that shit back in like when we were coming up. A lot of white people actually said it, but it was, oh, is it because I'm black? Like that, like, well, no. I just want you to be quiet because we're in a library. You know? Like, it's just so annoying, man. Like, trying to pull the card for no reason.
Yeah.
Where were we at? I forgot where we
were at the party, the woke kids.
Oh yeah, the woke kids. Before that it was the kids unfuckable. OnlyFans. Yeah, so she needed the money. That could have been an easy out, but then there's no movie. So she needed this car, so she needed to fuck this kid to get a car. And he couldn't know. So she had to like seduce him. But he just wasn't feeling it. And I loved that first scene in the place where he volunteered, the pet shelter or whatever.
Dude, that was great. I was actually like, I had quite a few laugh out loud moments.
Yeah, she was mad aggressive with it. Yeah. And like awkward, like moving the chair and like putting her chin on the desk and shit. Like, it was just so crazy, man. I love that scene. She was really good, I thought.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
Yeah. And I mean, she was part of the fappening. Like her cloud got hacked and nudes got leaked.
Yeah. So do you reckon that had a bit to do with a fight scene?
Yeah.
It's just like, fuck it. Just empowered her to just do that anyway.
Yeah, yeah. Because I Googled it because I was like, that's got to be CGI.
You're just doing some research.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I thought that had to be CGI. And Rach mentioned it during that. She was like, is that CGI? Or do you reckon she's naked? I was like, no way she's naked. Looked it up in interviews and stuff. She's like, everyone's seen it anyway. Like, and I thought it was fun. I thought it was a funny scene. So yeah, I just did it.
Yeah, I thought that scene was pretty wild.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah, and she like, because she was a hectic bitch for the whole movie. And she's just dropping dudes. 3 of them. She fucked up 3 of them, fully nude. It was mad funny.
I was kind of imagining, like, not that I'd ever steal someone's clothes on the beach, but just imagining that happening to you. Like, what would be going through your mind at that time?
If like Ronda Rousey started fucking me up on the beach.
Naked though. Just some crazy naked woman just runs up to you and starts beating you up.
I think once you start getting beat up as bad as she was beating those guys up, you get to fight back.
Were they fighting back or were they just trying to get away?
I think they were just trying to get
I
away.
was distracted in that scene.
Yeah, no shit. She had a little bit of bush happening, which I think is a smart move in a you don't want people critiquing your pussy. So I think you get a little bush, you cover it up, people don't get to really talk too much shit about your box. She still got it though. She looks good. She's still young. I think she might be younger than me.
You reckon?
Maybe older. I don't know.
Jennifer Lawrence.
I was waiting for her to get older, and then I just saw this. This is like a year old or something, and she just doesn't seem to be getting older. Really,
33.
My age, younger than Rach. So maybe I could upgrade because I think Rach is like that'd be her celebrity doppelganger, in my eyes. So, yeah, I'd have a crack at Jennifer Lawrence. Maybe that's an upgrade. But I think the actor's a psycho, so maybe it's a downgrade. It's a newer model, that's all.
Yeah.
I thought it was hell interesting how basic this movie was. Like, it was hell grounded in reality for much of the film. And then at the very end, it went hell crazy.
Yeah.
Like driving the car into the ocean and all that shit.
Yeah, that was pretty... Or even just him, like, gripping onto the bonnet of the car as she was driving away.
At the start, yeah.
And, like, driving past the train.
Speeding
past the train to get away from the cops. Like, it was pretty crazy.
That's definitely unreal. But I thought as an isolated scene, like, it's just like, you know, it's like some Hollywood shit. But then when they did it again...
That's what you think at first. You think it's isolated, but it wasn't. Like,
yeah.
They keep doing crazy shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it got pretty out there. The ending just like... I don't know if they knew how to get out of it.
Yeah.
Like, it just didn't wrap up nicely.
So what happened? Oh,
they had the fire...
Spoiler alert or not?
Yeah, hit spoiler alert. In every film, you've got the obstacle to overcome. Her obstacle was she needed to fuck this kid, 19-year-old. The main obstacle of the film was that he was of course going to find out what the arrangement was, and once he found out, obviously you also know that they're going to develop feelings towards each other, whether they're romantic, friendship, whatever it is. So they've got these feelings, then he finds out, of course, and then there needs to be some type of resolution. Whether that means they get together and live happily ever after, or they go off and pursue their dreams, or, they break up and this person learns from it and gets to be like comes to some self-actualization moment, right? That's like how the end of these rom-coms happen. This one didn't. It had one of those options, but like to get there was a car chase scene. Like it just. I think they were like hitting a deadline or something. They were just like, "Fuck, we got to wrap it up somehow."
Wrap it up.
And they just couldn't think of like a nice, tidy way to do it because I just hated the ending.
Yeah, well, I wasn't huge on that either.
And giving the house away, like. She worked so hard. The whole movie, all morality went out of the window. She was going to be a prostitute to fuck this kid, this 19-year-old kid. She's 32, to keep this house. And then she gets the money off her own hard work in the end and gives the house away.
Wait, didn't she just sell the house instead?
To them, yeah. Sold it to her mates. For a lower cost.
Yes, did a good deed there, but like, wait, so did she end up paying all her bills or not?
Yeah. There was a scene of like her savings goal was reached and all of that because she was driving that car after it got all fucked up. She was using it as an Uber. Yeah, which is you're not allowed to do that.
No, I don't blame those chicks for not wanting to get in that shit. That look nuts.
Yeah, man, but. Yeah, that I wasn't sure about the ending, man, but Like, I mean, it wasn't like it's not gonna.
I mean, they were never gonna end up together.
No.
But yeah, no, it wasn't a great ending.
I liked the dynamic between them. Like she was a full commitment phobe, ghosted like every dude she'd ever been with, and all he wanted was like emotional connection. He didn't want to just fuck her, and she was like so aggressive with wanting to fuck him that it like spooked him, and then she was forced to like get on a deeper level with him, which like it just developed this friendship, and like she's telling him things she's never told anyone. He's actually listening to her, and she obviously didn't have like self-respect, so she was just like fucking dudes, and like then she realized, and this is like that moment I was talking about before. She realized in herself because she went to sleep with another dude,
finger trap dude.
Yeah, and he just wanted to bang her, and she's like, God, I just want to get to know you a bit, you know? Yeah. So
you know what he says? It's like a questionnaire or something.
Yeah, some shit like that. And then he put his dick in the finger trap. Man, yeah, this had some definite laugh out loud moments, and I was sold on this movie, I think.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah. Did you have anything?
The only other note I had was about when he played Man-Eater on the piano. That shit went hard. I wasn't ready for that scene, but that was actually pretty good.
Yeah. And I thought she was going to get angry
because of the
lyrics.
lyrical content.
Yeah, I thought she thought that he was having a crack, so I was getting a bit anxious, thinking like she's going to storm out. It's going to.
I was thinking the same thing.
I thought that was going to be the point of contention, but it came much later. But that was pretty dope.
That was kind of like a callback to earlier in the film. He had a quote about his hands. He said, I don't know if this is the exact quote, but I have pretty strong hands from piano lessons. I thought that was fucking hilarious when he said it.
Yeah. And I do remember that.
This dude was just such a goof.
He was such a goof, man. So the budget for this movie, what do you reckon you would sit at?
What, 2 million?
That's hilarious. It looked low budget as
like,
2 million.
What did they spend the money on? Apart from her contract and Matthew Broderick.
Well, they had to get Broderick out of prison or something.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of staff on a movie, bro.
I don't know, man. I'm not in that world. But
yeah. Well,
can I find it out?
I've got it here. So the budget was 45 mil. 45 mil. Opening weekend, I think it made 15, which is not a good opening. Domestic, so US and Canada, I think it made 50, which is, it's in the green. And worldwide, it ended up making 87. So I think that's considered a flop. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
should have only spent 2 mil on it.
Yeah. If they spent 2 mil on it, they would have had to have me play the female lead, bro.
Finger trap made out of a rollie or something.
Yeah. But I thought that was pretty interesting because I gave them some money for this one by accident. So one of Kenny's favorite toys in his early days of discovering was the TV remote. And he ordered it off. We've got a Prime button on our remote. Oh, you've got the same TV as me, so you've got that button too. And he ordered this movie. This is 6, maybe more months ago.
Like ordered it before it came out.
It was a new release. So it cost $24.99 to rent for 48 hours, and I couldn't figure out where it was in the app, so we never watched it. So that was a donation.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm a part of that 87 million, and they're very welcome because we didn't even get to watch it until, what did we watch it on? Binge,
yeah,
until it was out on Binge. But hour 43 as well. That's around the mark. This one probably could have got it down to an hour 35. car chase. The ending just fucking really shitty, man. Really shitty. But it was well paced. Like there wasn't any bits where you're like, oh god, fucking come on. It kept going. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. I didn't catch myself like looking down at my phone or anything.
No, me
I tend
neither.
to do that a lot during films, especially during that shit last week.
Yeah, Purple Hearts was bad, man.
Horrible.
Did you get a snack in for this one?
No, I didn't. Oh no, I did actually. I did. It was like a connoisseur cookies and cream ice cream.
Shit, we almost did it. We almost matched up.
What'd you have?
I connoisseur just vanilla with Rach makes like this.
So yours was out of a tub.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yours was the cooking cream stick.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're good. Do you when you eat those? No home loans. Do you eat? How do you eat it?
Just from like the top down.
You just
like
munch it down.
Loans. Yeah.
No home loans. Yeah. See, I'm a big like eat all the chocolate from around the edges and then
like surgically dissect that shit.
Yeah, and then eat the ice cream.
I'm not patient enough, man.
Just
want to
fucking
get it down. No home loans.
yeah. Absolutely no home loans on this episode of the Welcome to the Poddy podcast. But I had connoisseur from a tub, vanilla, and Rach makes this like strawberry and rhubarb.
Yeah, I've had that.
Oh, you've had that?
So
yeah.
good.
So that's what we had when we watched it. What did Hannah think? Did she watch this one with you?
Yeah, we watched it together. She watched the whole thing this time. But yeah, we were just laughing.
Yeah.
Throughout the film.
Yeah.
It's probably funnier in like, I don't know, the first half to like 70% of the film,
Mm-hmm.
and then got a little bit too serious for its own good, I think, trying to like explore the characters' story arcs.
Once they kind of like separated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that just felt too serious for the film I'd seen to date.
But the part where he found out and they had dinner with his parents and he was like getting drunk.
Yeah, I like that.
I thought that was mad funny. And then when they attempted sex.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
That's sort of where my story for this week comes. No home loans. Have you ever had a little mishap like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I have. And I've had it as an adult. I think even in my early days, my like virgin days, I wasn't doing that shit. It comes when well, for me, like just times of extreme horniness and you get in there and it just like, you just pop, you desk pop. Shout out to the other guys. And yeah, it's happened a few times to a few unlucky ladies, but this one instance, I'll never forget it. And it reminded me of a movie, and that's why I thought today's maybe the day to tell this story. You remember the redhead Isla Fisher from Wedding Crashers?
Yeah, Sacha Baron Cohen's missus.
Yeah. And she tells Vince Vaughn what he wants to hear, or what she thinks he wants to hear. I'm a virgin. I love you. You know, after their first time doing it. And he's like, I did not sign up for this shit. And then he discovers that she's just an absolute like fox. And she's just like, I just thought that's what guys want to hear, right? I had a situation like this. All right. You know, I took this girl home from a bar, Lucy with an I, shout out to Lucy. And she's like, I've only ever been with one guy and, you know, we just broke up recently. I was like, oh shit, you sure you want to do this? And she's like, yeah. And she was a freak. She was a fucking freak. And I just find it hard to believe you get to that level of freak with just one guy. Maybe you do. I don't know. But it took me, you know, some exploration before like I got into the swing of things sexually, you know. And maybe you can do that with one person. I didn't try. Okay, so maybe that's what, but I do not think I was the second person she'd ever slept with. And I had a desk pop and she got so aggressive. Are you fucking kidding me right now? And I was like, and I started laughing in the bed. I was like, there's no.
What else are you going to do?
There is no fucking way I'm your second. Like, you got to be kidding me. Yeah, but that's not my only desk pop story, but that's the only one I feel like sharing today.
Yep, fair enough.
But hope you're well, Luce. That's all I've got. What you got? Anything else?
Just a rating for it.
Yeah, what'd you give it?
Gave it a 7.
Yeah, I've got to agree with you on this one. I can't hate on this movie too much. What was the it was the vampire movie that we actually finally had a disagreement on, and now we're just back on agreement terms again.
Is that like the Swedish one? Or?
Yeah, I think I gave that like a 7 or 6.5 or something. You gave it like a 3.
You gave it like an 8 and I gave it a 2. But upon reflection, now that I've seen Purple Hearts, that shit was like a 5. Like that movie has just scarred me.
Purple Hearts is trash, bro.
So bad, dude. I'll stop talking about it next episode.
Yeah, maybe. It's like we got PTSD from that.
It's the baseline now.
Yeah, but I think I'll give it a 7. I think it's just. I think it's got rewatchability. I won't be surprised if I see this again as well. Yeah. All right, folks. You know what it is. Clay McMath comedy. Welcome to the Poddy on everything. Follow it. Like everything. Share it. That's the only way we can grow is organic growth. So if you guys can just hit the share button, chuck it in your stories or whatever, that's all you got to do. Comment on everything, even if it's just an emoji or like a little fire flame. Shout out to Wheezy. Not safe for Netflix at the Adelaide Fringe. If you guys can come, that would be greatly appreciated. We got a decent amount of pre-sales. Nothing's quite sold out yet, but pre-sales are looking good. But yeah, keep buying tickets. If you haven't yet, buy them early so I don't have to keep these ads up. It's costing me money literally every minute of every day is costing me extra money. So sell these bitches out for me. Take care. Love you guys. Don't forget to love yourselves. As always, bung bung.